It's crazy to think we're already halfway through the year 2024, but you know, a lot can change in just a half a year. See, back in January of this year, Square Enix was commenting on AI. Specifically, this was the company's CEO and President Takashi Kiryu. Now, he is still pretty new at his role, specifically as the head of Square Enix. In fact, it's only been a year now since he was given that grand title. But yeah, back in January, he was talking about AI and how Square Enix will use it. And at the time, remember, this is just 5 or 6 months ago, he said that AI has the potential to shape the very thing that they do with video game creation, and that he wanted the company to aggressively, quote unquote, aggressively pursue the use of AI in their game development. Now, I think at the time he did get quite a bit of backlash from this, obviously, because people are justifiably, you know, pretty cautious about the use of AI in video games, movies, or really any art form. So to hear a company president, specifically a company like Square Enix that has very good games, to hear them say that they wanted to aggressively pursue AI, that might have been a little scary to say the least. But now let's fast forward to yesterday. This was June 21st during an investor's call. Takashi Kiryu seemed to take a totally different stance now on the use of AI at Square Enix. Yeah, it seems like they have kind of taken a back step or several back steps on their stance of AI. So now Takashi Kiryu is acknowledging the risks overall of using AI. He's still saying, quote, AI itself has a tremendous potential. However, there are also many risks involved, end quote. And further, he said that the use of AI tools will go through a sort of vetting program by their developers before they actually use said tools. This could be for a lot of different reasons. Some AI has had a problem with using some copyrighted material from other companies, and just overall AI can have several issues with it. And yeah, that's kind of the sentiment that I have been seeing in the comments in response to this new stance. From what I'm seeing on Reddit and Twitter, a lot of Square Enix fans are kind of pointing out that this might be a sort of attempt by the CEO to take a sort of moral high ground here, and specifically, you know, to take the view of that, almost like virtue signaling, when in reality they really don't care about that. It's just that now maybe Square Enix's view has changed because some of these AI programs and tools don't work as good as they once thought they would. So yeah, now according to this theory that I think has some merit to it, now Square Enix is maybe saying, hey, we don't want to, you know, aggressively pursue AI anymore because it's just not what's right, when in reality maybe they are just, right now anyway, not seeing as much of a benefit in AI as they once did. Either way, you know, whether you think Square Enix is, you know, truly having a change of heart here and just wants to do the right thing, or if they're just kind of seeing what's in their own best interest, either way, this, yeah, does seem to be a direct response to their view that they had back 5 or 6 months ago in January. Now I have to think, though, as we go on into the years ahead and AI gets more and more advanced, I wonder if Square Enix will continue to have this same stance on AI. We'll have to see.